What's good, everyone? How's everyone doing? So I'm currently in another neighborhood right now. One of the guys wants to learn how I actually make my living, which if you guys don't know, I have kind of like multiple sources of income. So obviously on my main channel, I'm actually going to be getting a YouTube paycheck very soon. So that's one of my incomes. The second one is actually from my comic book business, which if you guys do not know about that, I actually help my friend Isaac sell his own independent comic books. It's going to be down in the links in the description below if you're a comic nerd, if you want new stories to like read and everything. But my third, and that is pretty much my primary income, and that is delivery driving. So I do DoorDash, I do Walmart Spark, and I also have access to Favor, which is a Texas delivery service that kind of handles like HEB and other like restaurants and stuff like that. Pedro got accepted to Walmart and there was like a little bit of confusion. So I don't know what's going on with that, but he actually got accepted for Favor. So he's going to be able to do at least some sort of grocery orders. And he hasn't mentioned anything about DoorDash, which if you're like a delivery driver and you will kind of want to make a lot of money in that process, at least study your market first, but two, have at least one food app and one grocery app. So I'm actually going to be teaching him some tips and tricks on what I would do if I was like going into the market. You don't really know anything of like how much money you're going to be making, and then just try to pick like the best orders possible and everything. So pretty much like not worrying about dollar per mile, which that seems to be the big thing, at least whenever I started. So currently I'm waiting for Pedro right now, and I believe he's either nope, he's actually pulling up. So see you guys whenever we get into the car. I'm going to be teaching him all the tips and tricks and stuff like that. Okay, so what you want to do here is basically select your market. So you're closer to like this area, that's considered your area there, and then you just start running. So we'll say 3 for now, and we'll see like how busy your area is. And learning from HEB, that's why I do DoorDash, because like if that area is dead, I can rely on DoorDash to make a little bit of income. And that's also why I have Walmart too, because Walmart is timely. Like I know when they send out orders, and I know like how much I can make from them. So since it's like 11 right now, that's when I would be like, all right, let's do some DoorDash a little bit. Let's try to make a little bit of money instead of just waiting for orders. And HEB for me is random. Like it seems like that you can get an order at any point in time. All right, let's see your zone. So you got a $10 zone. You're going all the way. Okay, so you're gonna pick up 8 items, $10, and you're going all the way to here.
Where?
Oh, wherever this spot is. It's 7.2 miles for $10. It's pretty low, but do you want to just accept it just to kind of get a feel of what you're going to do? You can decline it, but also like it affects your decline. So that's up to you if you think you're going to want that. Personally, for me, I would decline that because it's so low, but also it's 8 items, so you can knock it out.
I mean, not really.
All right. Yeah, so you know that like it's far away. That's why you kind of have to like pick and choose. Like that order, $10, 7 miles. I'm not a big dollar per mile type of guy, but if you know your area pretty well, that you know it's pretty far and you're gonna get paid $10 for that, I would usually decline that. Let me see here. So that is a shop and deliver. So you would be shopping for 7 items and you are going to be driving 6.2 miles. I mean, they're small count. It's just the payout is just not good. I've seen orders that are way higher than that, but that's up to you if you want to accept that. If you think you can drive there and get it there fast, but you would be getting $10.
That's way too little as well. I'm sorry.
All right, consistent orders. Believe it or
I'm
not.
getting consistent orders.
Okay, $8. Okay, that's
way too close. That's finally close.
Yeah, at least the distance. However, look at all those items.
Fuck.
Honestly, that's not too bad, but I don't like that payout. The distance is great. The item quantity, I mean, you got to get used to shopping at some point, but it's not bad, but it will take you a while. That's you if you want to shop it.
I'm not going to shop for like 33 fucking items. That's basically shopping for like an hour, dude.
Well, it was 21 different items, but 30
items in total though.
Yeah,
it's at 30.
That's just quantity.
All right, because it's taking way too long, I'm just going to fucking play with my moose time, dude.
That is crazy.
But I gotta wait.
This is why I do DoorDash. You got to consider doing DoorDash because it will help you. You got to consider it. DoorDash, Uber Eats, something.
No.
It will help you maximize your profits. There's a reason why I'm able to live without doing a 9 to 5 right now. All right, another one.
Hold on, I gotta close this.
Okay, 5
close.
miles. That's closer. $10. And
6
honestly, for you to get started with something, I would say take that order.
Yeah.
$10, 5 miles. It's closer. Yeah. Go ahead and do it. 6 items. That'll get you a good start. All right. So, all right, there you go. You got your first order. I will also say, at least your first order is like 10. I think my first order was like $5 or $6.
Guys, I think we hit the jackpot. 3 items in 1 aisle. Let's go.
We love those actually. All right. Meatloaf is right here.
I'm not gonna lie, I was not reading the title or like the name of it.
No, you got to sometimes because like brands love to change their branding. And then, all right, B13. And then that should be self-explanatory. That's crazy. All right, so here, so now it's just telling you, you have a QR code, you don't have to pay, and then you're gonna stop shopping. So we're gonna go to a lane. All right, so you just got all that shop now. So it's gonna be a 10-minute drive, which is actually pretty good. So, and then yeah, since you're a bag person, you can grab one of those bags. You can either put it in the green one or insulated one, whichever one. And then boom, you don't have to take that long. You just grab and then you deliver. Okay, so we're going inside an apartment complex. You're lucky because the thing that drivers hate the most is a closed gated neighborhood. Right there.
Put it over here for me.
All right, so you deliver the groceries. Now you just go onto your app, say that you completed the order. And then there you go. You just earned $10.
Let's go. $10 in the bank.
What do we got here? So you got, okay, $8 plus. This is a shop and pay. This is the one I was talking to you about that you can go on to self-checkout and grab the items. So there is a possibility that you could get paid just $8. I have yet to get an order that they actually do tip, but at least it takes you back to your HEB. So, all right, you're at $18. All right, we're back at this HEB. You need a cart. Okay, so this one's a little bit interesting. No, I mean to do that. So what you do here is, so you bag, weigh, and print. So grab all the items that you're gonna need, and we're gonna go to one of those fancy scales. So you're gonna need 4 of these apples. So your scale is gonna be right down over there. The cool thing about this is, okay, so leave that on.
That is way too much.
That's okay. And look at that. It recognizes your items. They'll tell you the PLU code of which one it is. So you look for 4017. So you pick the 4017 one. And then you print. And it will print out a barcode for you. All right, he is halfway done. Got a load of groceries.
We hit more jackpots. Cereal.
That's crazy. Look at him. He's working. He's figuring out.
There we go.
Figuring it out.
All right, aisle 9. We got 4 left.
Before you know it, he might make 25, 30 an hour. All right, so he's on his last item. So he's about to do his first shop and pay order, which is very different from shop and deliver. Like, you're not gonna get that barcode. So you're actually gonna do like a normal transaction. That's why I wanted to put the favorite card on your Google Wallet. So you're gonna go to either the self-checkout or a lane. There's a lot of stuff here, so I would recommend going to a lane unless you want to do all this at self-checkout. All right, he just got his transaction done. Had to take a picture of the receipt over there. So now he has a 7-minute drive to the location. This one will be, I consider it a wild card order because you're getting paid $8 for this. This is a lot of items. This took like about 30 minutes and they may tip after. But no, this is all part of the learning process. You got to figure out what type of Tetris you could do with your car. Yeah, like fitting in all your items. That's how I describe it. Like, but usually this order, you don't have to put in your back seat. I usually would put this type of order like in your trunk. All right, second order done. So you got another order.
Unless, let me see.
23, that's the biggest order. 54 items.
23.
And it's 4.2. Now, you can do this order if you think you're comfortable with 54 and it's a shop and deliver.
I mean, we got to like, what, to like 3?
Yeah.
You want to do it?
That's up to you.
Let's do it. Fuck it.
All right. So that means you increased your earnings from 18
to 41.
Let's see. 8. Is it 41?
Yeah. Oh, it's an apartment though. Oh.
I can help you with that one, honestly. This order is a bit interesting. So his quantity is 160. They're all in veggies, so we might actually get lucky here. But how many items we're at so far?
We finished 18, 36 more to go.
Okay, you're actually pretty far ahead. Why are you ordering that much ramen?
Okay, so we just finished.
Oh, that's actually.
Yeah, no. Like we just finished one. It was like what, like 5 pork
Yeah, 5 of
soups?
them.
And then look at this one. 20.
That's where all the quantity is. You know, this is a good lesson for him because he's almost done with this order. That's all the stuff in here. You got to get another basket for a couple waters, this stuff. He's almost done, but for $23, I mean, that's kind of pushing it, honestly, because we've now been here for like an hour and almost 15 minutes. I would personally say it's not worth it because it's a little bit too much. You can get a better order for that same price point, in my personal opinion, but you need to do a bigger order to kind of understand that. And we definitely cramped all that in there. All the groceries in the trunk. Okay, I am now winded. If you guys saw the last video, we went to the gym. That was my hardest session. That was yesterday for me. So doing this order, we have to walk all the way back, and the apartment was upstairs. 160 items, $23. If you're also learning from this video, not worth it at all. All right, he just got his probably his last order. It is actually a really good one. 1.5 miles, $16, 21 items to shop for. So honestly, to me, this is probably his best order. He is about to deliver his last order of the day. This man is officially done. How do you feel about Favor now? Now you've kind of done like basically like 4 hours of delivery.
I mean, it's fun. Well, I would say it's more calming because there's really.
Yeah, it's very peaceful. You can play your own music. You can do whatever you need to do. Like, I've always thought this was way peaceful than what I used to do. I will say another good tip, and it's probably a good tip for everyone else. When you're making money, you're going to start feeling like you should prioritize making the most money that you can in the most amount of hours. You can't think like that because that's what leads in the burnout. Because I used to work every single hour and I wouldn't be making that much. And that's why I developed this system to kind of like work like the hours that you can and then make the most that you can. That's why I'd have multiple apps at the same time. But once you get into the groove, you're going to figure out that like you can possibly make more money with the other apps, and you're going to develop a routine and everything. But yes, your thing is like, I think you should study your layout of your store. That way you can get items faster, and then figure out which orders is considered the best in your personal opinion. And he pretty much stopped for the day. I am sweating right now. He feels really good about it. And that's pretty much the end of it. If you want to check out this video right down over here, you'll actually see me either sweating my ass off during a gym video, or you might see me at a convention. Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys later.